Hey, we're back out in the workshop. It's me, Robert, Bonnie the shop dog. Hey, Bonnie. And we have our oldest son, Michael.
Hi.
Yay. Today what we're going to do is we're going to build something that he wants, that he needs, and we're going to do it together and try to tell you how we do it as we go. Alright, what do you need?
I need a new art stand because the problem of being OCD and not liking too many things in your art books is you end up with 100 art books of different stuff. So I need a stand to put all my books in separate areas to find what I need easily.
Simple enough, right? Now, here's the deal. If you've watched any of my stuff, I don't like working off of a plan. So I just get this picture in my head, and it's a scary place. But I get this picture in my head and I build it to that. So me and him are going to talk for a few minutes and figure out what we're doing. We'll be back in a minute. Alright, so what we did, we found some scrap. You know me, I love to reuse stuff. This is a scrap. It happens to be the right width. We marked it in half. That's going to be our two sides upright. And then we're just going to make these other pieces up as we go.
Alright.
Alright, we got our handy dandy Craftsman saw, and I've got some hearing in, I've got my eyeglasses on. We're going to make some very simple cuts, and we're going to be safe about it. Alright, Michael's going to explain how we got this laid out so far.
Okay, we took these pieces wood here, and we took the speed squares, I like to call it Mr. Happy Triangle, and we took them, and using this we lined up every 7 inches apart, marked 7 inches, then marked for our valleys where our shells are going to go on both sides like this. And you see I'm doing the inside on this, right? The inside. Alright, number 1, number 2. And number 3.
Alright, what Michael's doing is he's pre-drilling all the holes so your screw heads go all the way in the wood without tearing it up.
Yep.
The bit that we're using to pre-drill the holes is one that my dad had passed down to me. Very simple little deal. It's adjustable for depth. Kind of like me, stupid simple. Everything. Alright, we have everything, the top to bottom cut, the two sides cut. We got the sides pre-drilled. We've got our Titebond 2 premium wood glue, #1 selling formula. Yeah, whatever. We got screws. We've got our Porter cable impact drill, and we have wood. Then we have that little doodad right there, and I'm gonna show you in a minute after I get it hooked up how that works. That little doodad, whatever you call it, is just to make right angles. Alright, so when we glue it and we screw it, that makes right angles on the top, bottom, all 4 corners. That makes it square. Alright, thanks, bye, be back in a minute. So we got glue on our side piece. Pick it up, Michael. Let's hook up this so they can see how that works. I'm gonna get it pretty close by hand, and you put that in there, and here's where it gets really complicated. You just tighten. Okay, that's pretty much it. Alright, we got the frame top bottom put together. We're gonna cut the back out of a piece of 1/4 inch luan, and that's what's gonna square up our piece over there. I can't do a knife hand unless you can see it. So to go from here to there, we're going to square that up over yonder with a knife hand. Thank you. We talked about how we're going to use the back to square it up. We'll cut our back to fit out of a piece of 1/4 inch luan. We're going to go down one side, screwing it to the long board, And then you just simply push this forward, and that will automatically make the front, the whole thing square. You push it forward, put a couple screws here, and then work down this way, and a couple, one in the middle there, and it's going to be square. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. What we're doing is, you see how this is uneven, right?
Yep.
This is square. Our back is a 90-degree angle if you get on here with that, right? So that's square. This right now is not. If you go flat right there, you can see how much it's off. So we need to make it square. Well, instead of fighting with this, we push that forward to where it's level across here with this board. We're going to push this side that way, and that's going to end up making it square. All right, so watch what I'm talking about. I got a screw started. If I have enough hands, we can make this work. Now, come back with that, it's square. See what I'm talking about? It is 90 degrees now, because we use the back as our square. All right, you can turn it off. All right, so we're gonna have movable shelves. So what we did was we got on our trusty table saw, our Cobalt table saw, and we ripped down some 2x4s like this. Okay, we did them a little bit short of that because I didn't want them all the way even. It's hard to get everything even and perfect. So we ripped them down. We got them in 10-inch pieces on 11-inch here, 10-inch-ish pieces. We're going to use the air gun down there to nail them into the sides, and then we're going to cut shelves that he can just set on there and roll with it, go with it. I'll show you a finished product in a minute. All right, Michael figured out how far apart he wanted his shelves, and we made some extra ones so he could move them. We're going to cut him 4 boards to make shelves so he can put them wherever he needs to. That'll give him 5 holes. Right, Mike?
That'll work. Hello and welcome back to Robbie's Playhouse. Now we got this started off. See, we already got a couple of the art books set up in here to show it's going to be. We got these little pieces here set up for our shelves. They just slide in and out however I want. This will let me set up different subjects and areas I want my books. And we're going to get our area set up here pretty soon for the other art supplies. Go.
Alright, what we're going to do is we needed a top, right? You got to have a top. So, in the interest of using stuff that I already had, I got a scrap piece of 1/4-inch Luan that's used from something else. I got a scrap piece of 3/4. I'm going to take said 3/4 and said Luan and glue them together. What this is going to do, just eyeballing this here. What this is going to do is make a lip. This Luan is going to sit on top of the 3 edges. This will be inside it to keep it from sliding off. That's basically what it is.
Okay, we got the door put together. We based the door off of an old military ammo crate I used to have when I was a teenager, which is right over here. I've had that thing almost 20 years. So we based the design quickly off of that. It'll be a neat idea. We're getting it lined up, ready to be put on now, getting closer to the home stretch. Okay, finally got this set up. We got our top pulled together. keep everything out of it, we got a little bridge here so it'll set down neatly. Robert had a great idea there. That'll just slide right in. We got a simple little hinge here on the side. Basically, it came out really nice. Ooh. That'll do good. I'll be able to keep all my stuff separated and away from my stepmother freaking demon cat. So this is gonna turn out well.
So did you learn anything today?
Yes, and learning is half the battle.
Oh, that's all that counts. Every time we come out here, we try to learn something.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still learning too.
I learned that when you use a nail gun, don't place your hand over the vents because it scares the crap out of you. That was an important lesson.
So yeah, that's what we got. And this was the inspiration for the door. I think we got pretty close. Well, Michael, thank you. And I hope you have a lot of use out of that. And we're gonna make some more stuff later.
Alrighty.
And hey, y'all go make something. Make a pizza, make a shelf, make memories with your families. That's what this is all about. Go make something. Thank you. Bye.